a truck spill in the Guizhou province of the People's Republic of China in March 2015. This huge vehicle, that you can see on the picture, was bringing 13,600 pounds of catfish through the southeast Guizhou Kali City growth area when the payload door accidentally opened up, creating catfish to spread along the highway, or the fish rain as lots of like to mention it. Many catfish was pushing this road in China. The scene was the outcome of a vehicle crash and also not fish rainfall. Even though lots of people could believe this a sign of the end of time, this is not in fact the apocalypse. This is simply an easy roadway accident. However, even though this is rare, there are numerous instances of fish dropping from the skies. Of course, the fish do not actually rain in the feeling of condensing out of water vapor. The fish that drop from the sky are just fish that used to be in the sea. So what puts the fish up overhead to begin with? Although a couple of in-depth scientific monitorings have been executed on this phenomenon, the common agreement is that twisters are the culprit. When twisters pass through over bodies of water, they end up being referred to as water spouts. Water spouts gobble lake or sea water together with the fish or other creatures swimming in the water. The fish are gobbled the hurricane's vortex and afterwards blown around in the clouds up until the wind speed lowers enough to allow them fall back to the ground, probably miles away from where they started. Many times a year we can see such events happening. Like the spiders in Australia in May 2015. These spiders that fell from the sky in 2015 in Australia were in fact merely really tiny adults called sheet web weavers or money spiders. It's vague just what stimulates these crawlers take to the skies in what are called mass ballooning events. But once they do, millions creep to the highest points of their environment. It can be a tree, anything. At that moment they will send silk hairs that enable them to be lifted on air currents. The huge bulk of these spiders will certainly pass away throughout the journey, eaten by predators or eliminated by the weather conditions. Such ballooning events are not one of a kind, however they are quite rare. All kind of animals have actually been reported raining down, including snakes, worms, and crabs, yet fish and frogs are one of the most common. Even squid and alligators have actually been reported to fall from the sky. Commonly, the procedure of being swept high into the clouds encloses these animals in a level of ice or hailstorm that may still stay after they have actually plummeted back to planet. Raining creatures enclosed in blocks of ice can be very hazardous and have actually been recognized to shatter via auto windscreens. If you see any kind of wildlife dropping from the sky, look for sanctuary indoors promptly.
Whirlwinds over water become water spouts. They have phenomenal lifting power. Swirling suction can empty the entire contents of a pond. But what goes up must come down, somewhere. Stories of fish falling from the sky have been told for centuries. Over 600 accounts date from this century alone. Sometimes they fall in a frozen state, suggesting a spell in a storm cloud. Others survive the journey. Besides fish, newts, eels and frogs have all fallen from the sky. Nature is rich in bizarre events that seem to us paranormal. As our understanding grows, It prepares us to expect the unexpected.
राहायला मासे का काय हा ना जाय पटकन भाई येणे काढले अजून ने ना 4 वाजता ने
Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give a thumb up. And don't forget to subscribe to Time to Wake Up for more upcoming videos like aliens, UFOs, Illuminati, New World Order, strange sounds, etc. Bye for now and see you in the next video.